Guys, it's Mr. Davis. So you have a sub today. Remember, not only be respectful for the sub so that way you don't get a detention after school. Make sure your work gets done because if it doesn't get done, you'll get a big 0 out of like 500 or 1,000, whatever I have to do to make it so your grade drops. Today, you're going to be working on your post-grad plan as we've been for the past few weeks. You're going to need a few things. You're going to need out your blue checklist because that'll help you make sure you're getting things taken care of. You're also going to need out your set of yellow directions. Now on my desk there are extra copies of these things. If you need them, just ask the sub, okay? You're gonna get those two things out and then you're gonna go to Google Classroom. I'm assuming at this point you've finished your screencast. If not, you need to finish that up. You've put your essay in MLA format. If not, you need to finish that up. And you've developed an essay plan for all of the paragraphs in your essay. If you did not finish your essay plan on Friday, you need to finish that up today before you go and write. Once your essay plan is done, then you're going to begin the actual writing of your essay, which is what I'm going to show you right now. So here I go. Ooh. All right, so you'll go back to the essay document. You'll open yours up. I'm doing mine on my example, okay? And you've got your whole plan, let's say, figured out. If you haven't done your plan yet, you're going to get the topic sentences for all of your paragraphs figured out, okay? Once you have your plan all the way done, you're then going to begin writing your paragraph. So I'm going to start with A. And for paragraph A, it's your introduction. So we know what goes into an introduction, but just in case you've forgotten, if you look at your directions, it says a good attention getter, a link, background on your career, what it is and why you were interested in this career, and a strong, stylish, and clear thesis statement. Well, for your essay plan, you already came up with your thesis statement. You've got to do everything else. So you're going to start with an attention getter. Mine's about becoming a teacher, so I'll do something like this. Do you hate teenagers? Oh, let me undo that. Do you hate teenagers? Would you like to spend every single day surrounded by hundreds of them? So look, I've got this attention getter. It draws my audience in. It doesn't start with something like the English language is super interesting because that's lame and I don't want it to be lame. I want it to be good. After you have your attention getter, then you need a link. It could be something like this. So I've got my attention getter, I've got my link here. Well, my dream job requires me to interact and work with people in the teenage age range every single day. And guess what? I'm excited about it. That's right, my career is a high school English teacher. For those of you who don't know, and then I'm going to talk about what my career is, and then I'm going to talk about why I want to do that. I'm not going to make the video that long, but you'll have an attention getter, you'll have a link, then you'll say what your career is, give a little background information on it, why you want to do it, and explain why you want to do it. Then at the end of this paragraph, you're going to have your thesis statement, which you already have written. You want your intro to be about half a page long because your final essay has to be 6 to 9 pages long. You do not want a super short intro. You want to try to make it at least half a page long. If you finish your introductions up, that's great. You're going to get the points for today. However, you need to move on to paragraph B. You have the topic sentence for paragraph B. After high school, I plan on living in Sacramento so that I can attend Sac State and pursue my dream of becoming a teacher. The rest of what goes in paragraph B, it's on your directions. It tells you what you have to talk about. And when you're done with B, then you do C, then you do D, then you do E, and you just keep going until the essay is done. I expect most of you, actually I expect all of you to get your intros done today for points if you don't want to get a big 0 out of like 500. But I expect some of you who move fast to move on to the other paragraphs later on in your essay. As always, if you are confused about the directions, you're not just going to sit there confused. You're going to send me an email at midavis@lusd.net because you know I'll have no sympathy for you if you don't send me an email, if you say you were confused. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Well, some of you tomorrow because you have Windows on the Future tomorrow. Okay, so some of you I'll see, some of you I won't. I will see all of you guys by Friday because Thursday I have a sub too. So bye guys.